Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning, traders. It's Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. Well done, us. And guys, I hope you've had a profitable week. We have, but Simply Forex, if you've followed some of the trade ideas, yeah, I hope you've made some nice profits. It's been a good week, guys. Also, please remember our live sessions. Yeah, we did one this Wednesday. We're also going to do one every Wednesday now, guys. So, yeah, if you want to join the live session, please tune in every Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m. London GMT. And also, if you want to join us on the live session, maybe email us, or you can just click the link below the vid on Wednesdays live. All right, guys. So, yeah, just wanted to keep telling you about that because we are enjoying the live sessions. It's a great way for you to ask me lots of questions, guys. Today is Friday, as I explained. It's Friday the 26th of August. And as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, look at today's trades, and then also look at the news for today as well. So, guys, yesterday we had two potential trades. The first one was this. It was Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. And we were looking to buy this market, long this market. The reasons are this. So, price was clearly in a downtrend and it was using this grey diagonal channel here as resistance. Okay? But eventually, these highs here were broken and it broke out of the channel with this candle here. Okay, then followed up by this candle. Okay, everything told me buyers were in control. We had a change in structure. It broke out of the diagonal channel. So for all of these reasons, we were looking to take price from one of our grey zones up to potentially this blue line or even this blue line. Okay, guys, so that was the idea. I just want to point out while we're on the day chart, I'm in this pair, guys. Okay, so to be honest with you, because of this candle that formed yesterday, I just want to get out of this pair. Okay, so I'll explain more on the H1. All right, but because of that daily candle, you know, perhaps price could come back down to these highs before it shot back up. Okay, that's what I'm seeing now. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you on the H1, guys. So let's look on the H1. So yeah, it was difficult to pick the right candle to get in on this trade. Okay, because you have to bear in mind this is our blue line here. Yeah, this level here. All right, and then we had. Yeah, I mean we had this. I mean, time I started trading was around here. Okay. And then we had these two candles here. Yeah, these tell me buyers are in control. But look at the wick before that that's rejected these last H1 highs. All right. So for those reasons, I didn't trade either of these two green candles that I've highlighted because of the wicks before and the H1 highs here. Okay, so I didn't trade them. I mean, arguably, there was also this candle here. But if you enter here, you still need to put your stop below the swing low, and our target is here. So the risk to reward isn't there. Okay, so I didn't enter on that one. Then price came back down, but this candle here didn't quite hit our grey zone. All right, so I didn't enter that one. Like I said, guys, it was difficult to choose the right candle here. And then eventually price did come down to our grey zone again. And then we got this candle. And finally, this is the candle I entered on. Okay, I got a slight retrace. down to around here. So I entered here. I put my stop below this swing low here. Okay, so I put my stop just below the grey zone. All right. And the idea was to take price, you know, back up to potentially this H1 high, or even leave it up to the blue zone. Okay, where I would have got a risk to reward of a little bit more than 1:1. Okay, so that's when I entered, but obviously price hasn't done that. And to be honest with you, it's come back down to the grey zone. This candle, the next candle worried me. Yeah, you enter a long and then you see a red candle like this. Yeah, this will make you worry. Although you shouldn't worry, you should be like a robot. But obviously, emotions do play a part in trading. If you saw that next candle, you'd be thinking, okay. So, like I say, guys, I'm still in this trade because of this candle. This is the candle I entered on. But to be honest with you guys, if I get to break even or even these last highs, I will probably exit this trade. Okay. Yeah, because of that daily candle, I just want to get out of this trade. I might even if it comes back to sort of just above break even. All right, guys. So yeah, that's how I traded this pair. I'm still in it. There's no profit as yet. So we'll see what happens today. But because of that daily candle, I want to get out. Right, next trade was this. It was the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Okay, guys, and we were looking to buy this market, long this market. So price was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Didn't create a lower low. Excuse my drawing. And then eventually, so when it doesn't create a lower low, we think, hello, what could be happening? Structure could be changing. And then sure enough, price shoots up, okay, breaking this high. So now we have higher highs and a changing structure. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. And then we were looking for longs. Okay, and so for the last few days, we had this candle, which had this wick. I know it was a red candle. Then we had this more bullish candle, also with a strong wick. But then yesterday, guys, we've had this red candle, which doesn't really inspire me to keep going long. However, it is an inside candle. Okay, so it's inside this previous green candle. Okay, so this could be a reversal pattern or a continuation pattern. So this pair's become, yeah, trickier to go long with, okay, because it's quite a red bearish candle. All right. So it probably won't be a trade idea for today, but if I look at that weekly chart, yeah, everything's telling me it's still going to reach this blue higher time frame target. Look at that weekly candle before. All right. So bearing all that in mind, yeah, we were longing this pair. Yeah. Let's look at the H1 to see what happened. And we made some money on this one, guys. All right. So price, yeah, we had our grey zone already mapped out. Price eventually come down to our grey zone. I entered on this candle, guys. Okay, you're probably thinking, Tom, that's not very bullish. What has happened to you, you crazy person? But it's because of all of these wicks before it. Yeah, wick. Okay, small wick, but wick. All these wicks are pushing up. Yeah, up. And then as soon as I get my first bullish green candle, it's quite a full body, yeah, on the candle. As soon as I get that full first green bullish candle, I'm entering because of all these previous wicks. All right, so I entered on the close of this candle. Okay, I put my stop, yeah, a few pips below the low. Okay, and then I closed this trade at 1:1 around here. All right, it was a little bit more than 1:1. So, excuse me, guys, a little bit bunged up this morning. So yeah, so we made profit, guys. That's the main thing. We closed 80% at risk to reward of 1:1, and I'm still in this trade for 20%. Okay, the day chart doesn't fill me with confidence, but that weekly chart still does. So I still think we could potentially come up to at least these last H1 highs or even further, guys. Okay, so we'll see what happens to the remaining 20% today. All right, but we made profit on US dollar, Japanese yen. I hope you did too. All right, guys, so that's the trade ideas finished. Sorry, that's the recap finished from yesterday. Let's look at today's trades now. So, guys, made a small profit yesterday on the US dollar, Japanese yen, but we're still in that for 20%. And the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, yeah, let's see what that does today. I just want to get out of that pair, but made a small profit yesterday, guys. So I hope you followed that US dollar, Japanese yen trade. And if you enjoyed that recap, then please smash the like button, yeah, support the channel, and then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Right, guys, so for Friday, the 26th of August, we've got two potential trades. But just before the trade ideas, I just wanted to show you this chart. This is the Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar. And I just wanted to show you a potential chart pattern forming. All right, so it'll be interesting to see what this pair does. So for me, guys, I'm potentially seeing the start of a head and shoulders. Okay, head and shoulders is a chart pattern that, you know, one of the many chart patterns that people look for. Okay, so this is head and shoulders. This is the shoulder. Okay, this is the head. Okay, this is the shoulder. Okay, and potentially it could come down here. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, guys, that's why we call it a head and shoulders. So this is a shoulder, this is the head, okay, and then this is a potential shoulder. Okay, obviously it hasn't formed yet. Okay, and the idea is when it breaks this low here, whatever this height is, whatever this amount of pips is, it will then go that amount of pips again. Yeah, that's the idea behind this pattern. All right, guys, so yeah, just wanted to show you that, something interesting, a chart pattern. So we'll see, because if you were looking at this chart and didn't have any idea about chart patterns, everything would be saying buy this market. Yeah, clearly an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, yeah, higher lows, very bullish green candle. We would expect to just take this back up to this high here. Okay, and that still might happen, guys. Yeah, I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm seeing potentially a head and shoulders pattern, which is why I'm reluctant to buy this pair up to here. Okay, and if you look on the weekly chart here, guys, yeah, you've got that, it's in a downtrend. Yeah, so it's in a downtrend. Okay, so this could potentially come back down to here. All right, and you've got this very bearish candle. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to show you that. That's why I'm staying out of the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, and wanted to show you a chart pattern, head and shoulders. All right, so let's remove that pair, guys. That is not a trade idea, but this is. Okay, so we've got two potential trade ideas, and it's Aussie dollar strength. You saw Aussie dollar being very strong yesterday. Okay, so we just want to follow that momentum. This, guys, is very similar to the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, but I still think we have a bit of room to go before a head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, if you look here, okay, we're still seeing a head and shoulders, but this still has a bit of room. Yeah, this room here, okay, before it can come back down and we have our head and shoulders. All right, so for me, we have this we are in an uptrend. Yeah, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Didn't break this low, so the trend is still intact. So we're looking for long still. And then we had this bullish candle form yesterday. So because I'm seeing this head and shoulders pattern, we've got quite a conservative target. We just want to come from our grey zone up to this 700 level. Okay, but that's, as we currently speak, that's still a good 40 pips to be had. All right, guys, but yeah, That's why I'm not considering taking it up to here. Yeah, because of head and shoulders. And also the weekly chart, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to steal a few pips out of this market. Okay, so yeah, if we look at the H1 now, guys. So what we want to see is price retrace into our grey zone, okay, which it already has, and we've had a bullish candle. But again, guys, I'm not interested because it's not my time to trade. Yeah, I wait for the European London to open, then I start trading. We have volume in the market. Okay, so when the London Europe opens, I want price to come back into this grey zone, test these lows. Okay, and I want to see a bullish candlestick pattern form. I can enter the trade. First of all, take price back up to here, where I close 80%, and then leave 20% to run up to that blue line. Okay, because of that weekly candle and because of the potential of a head and shoulders pattern, if price breaks this grey zone, guys, I am not interested. Yeah, I don't care if it finds resistance here or here or here. I am not, support. I am not interested, guys. As soon as it breaks out of this grey zone, not interested. Okay, so yeah, bear that in mind. All right, guys, Aussie dollar, US dollar long. That's the first trade idea. The second trade idea is this. This is the pound against the Aussie dollar. So like I said, more Aussie dollar strength because we are trying to short this pair. Okay, guys, so as you can see, it's clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, and it's come down and it's broken this low as well. Okay, so this candle here, again, very bearish, and it's broken this low. Okay, so for me, it still has a little bit of room to the downside, and all I've done was choose the next psychological level, which is this 6,900 level. So from one of our grey zones, we just want to come down to this level. Okay. All right, so that's the idea, guys. Downtrend, strong bearish candle, down to the next psychological levels. We're shorting this pair. Let's look at H1 for our criteria. So it's similar to the Aussie dollar, US dollar, guys. It's already come into our grey zone, and we've already had this candle form. Yeah, so yeah, I would enter that trade if it was my time to trade, as in European or UK Open. Okay, so what we want to see, guys, is price, in this grey zone. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We can take price, first of all, back down to this last H1 low. That's always our first target. Close 80% and then leave 20% to run to our blue line. If that doesn't happen, guys, price could retrace up to here. Yeah, which corresponds with all this area here. This area of support could now become an area of resistance. So then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We enter the trade. I'd probably close 80% back at these last H1 highs and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Okay, guys, so yeah, pound against the Aussie dollar short. We're seeing Aussie dollar strength. Okay, guys, so they're the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this daily morning analysis. If you are, smash the like button and also come join us. Yes, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and you'll receive an alert every single day. Okay, so news for Friday the 26th of August. As you can see, I've changed back to my old platform. Yeah, this is better for displaying the news. So as you can see, nothing overnight, guys. The first piece of news that we're interested in is this. At 1:30 London GMT, coming out of the US, we've got the core PCE price index. Okay, so that could potentially move any US dollar pair. If we carry on down, the last piece of news that we're interested in is this. At 3 o'clock London GMT, we've got Fed Chair Powell speaking. Okay, so he could really move any US dollar pair. He could probably move any pair. He's that powerful. And after that, guys, as you can see, no other news that we're interested in today. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. I hope you're having a great trading week. If you are, please share the video, like the video, subscribe to the video. Yeah, I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.